Hello everybody! So today's video is going to be on this look, which I think is perfect for autumn. It is super sexy and sultry, but still really easy to achieve, and with a natural lip, you can wear it for day, in my opinion. And we're starting with no makeup, and to even out my fake tan and my face, I'm using this Innoxa BB cream. This stuff is great because it's sort of like a tint rather than a cream. So what it does is it just sort of evens out the colour between my neck and my face without adding any like cakiness or coverage really. It does sort of cover a little bit because it does tint your skin, but I just really like it as a base and like a luminous glow. Then for foundation today, I am going out of my comfort zone and I am using a sponge. So I'm using this Chi Cosmetics sort of spongy thing, and I'm spraying with this Australis finishing spritz. I find that this really makes your makeup last a long time, and someone suggested it to me, so I tried it and I loved it. I'm also taking Loreal Infallible and I am just buffing that all into my face. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I'm not really a sponge girl. I have never really gotten into them, but I really do like the way that this applies makeup. I haven't tried the Beauty Blender, but this is definitely my favorite sponge so far. So let me know what you guys think and if you've compared the two. I did use the sponge wet as well, just to add a little bit of hydration to my face. For concealer, I'm taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. I used to love this. It used to be my holy grail, and I don't really know why I stopped using it. So I'm just applying that in a triangular motion underneath my eyes and on my chin, just to add coverage where I need it. I'm patting it in with my finger because I find this is the best way to work concealer into fine lines and wrinkles, especially around the eyes. I'm going to set all that in place with my Australis contour kit, and I'm using the lightest colour. It is almost all gone. I want that colour alone. It is just the perfect pigmentation and thickness for under the eyes. It doesn't crease or add too much cakiness. To set the rest of my face, I'm using this Models Prefer powder, and I am just buffing that all over the areas of my face that I didn't set with the lighter shade. And then I'm taking the bronze shade to bronze up my skin. Today I'm taking it on a bigger, sort of fluffier brush, and I'm just sort of hollowing the contours of my cheeks, my temples and my forehead. I want to use it as more of a bronzer today than a contour, but you can use it for both, definitely. I find these two powders in conjunction with each other just give you such a luminous glow that isn't too over the top. It just looks really, really healthy, especially in autumn when the weather's not as nice. It just makes you look alive and summery, which I personally love. Then I'm taking this Nude by Nature powder. I think it's actually a foundation powder, but I'm using it to contour because it's the perfect cool tone shade just to really complement my skin tone and a contour. For highlight today, I'm taking an oldie but a goodie, my Chi Cosmetics Shimmer Bronze Wall of Shimmer? Bronze Wall of Shimmer, that's what it's called. I love this stuff. I use it as eyeshadow, I use it as highlighter. It has been one of my staples in my makeup collection for such a long time, and it's just so pretty. So I'm popping that on my cheekbones and then up onto my eyelid sort of thing. This just creates a really nice high point of your face, and then down the bridge of my nose, across the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit above my eyebrows. I went a little bit overboard on highlighter, but I wanted a really glowy look today. Then for blush, I'm taking this Kmart blush. It is the peachy corally colour. It's just so natural on my skin, and that's why I love it. For $2, you cannot go wrong with these blushes, in my opinion. Next, I filled in my eyebrows. I will leave my full brow tutorial down below for you guys if you want to check that out. And then I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette, and I am taking this colour here, which is sort of like a grey brown, and I'm popping that with a big fluffy blending brush in my crease. I'm focusing most of the colour on the outer crease, or the outer portion of the eye, and then working it in once there's less product on my brush. I just want to really build that colour up until I'm happy with the intensity. As you can see, I'm using circular little motions back and forth, taking my time and blending it out. I find this is the easiest way to apply shadow and make sure nothing's too choppy or too pigmented or uneven. So just add colour and build it up until you're happy with the results. And then I'm taking that down onto my lower lash line as well, just to create a nice circular look. Then on a loose fluffy brush, I'm taking this caramel colour, which is really great for just adding transition and depth to the eye. As you can see, I'm only using the tiniest bit of product and just adding another colour between the brown and my brow bone. Then I'm taking a darker cool tone brown from the palette and I am popping that in my crease as well and on the outer third of my lid. As you can see here, I'm just sort of really buffing that in and deepening the colour. Again, this is just going to add another really nice gradient to the eye look. At this point, you want to end up with something like that. Then I'm taking this amazing shadow here, which is sort of like a bronzy coppery colour, and I'm patting that on my lid with my finger. These colours are super pigmented and I find patting them on with your finger just gives them a really metallic sheen. Then I'm taking that same blending brush with the darker brown colour on it and just blending that gold sort of bronzy colour into the rest of the eye look. Then I took the lightest colour from my Chi Chi palette and I popped that on my inner corner and on my lower lash line, just sort of the inner third of the lower lash line as well. It just adds a really nice pop and it opens up the eyes. Then I decided to go for a lighter, sort of more pinky shade for my brow bone highlight. I applied this very lightly because I didn't want it to be too shimmery or too over the top. Then I decided I wanted to add that in the inner corner too, so I just layered up those two colours so that it sort of goes in with the eye look a little bit better. Then you want to take your liquid liner and I am just doing a very, very thin line along my top lash line just to really highlight the eyes and give them that smoldery effect. It doesn't have to be too neat because we are going to go out and smudge it. Then I'm taking Chi Chi's Little Black Dress eyeliner. It's the only eyeliner that actually works on me, surprisingly. And I'm just lining my lower lash line in the outer sort of half and then my upper lash line over the top of that liquid liner as well. And then we're taking a brush and we're just going to blend it all out. The focus of this is to just make it all really smoky and smudgy around your lashes, just to create sort of that definition without a wing. And you want something like that. Then I'm applying mascara and false lashes. Today I'm using a red cherry pair that I have no idea where I got them from, but they are so pretty. So I'm applying those, and what I find with this look, it's so easy to achieve because nothing has to be too precise, which is what I really, really love about it. Then for lips today, I'm taking this lip liner by Rimmel, which I will leave linked down below. I'll leave all the links down below. And I'm just lining my lips. You guys know how it is. So line your lips and then fill in your lips with the colour as well. Then I'm taking this NYX lipstick in the colour Snow White and I'm applying that over top just to give it a really nice red base to the colour. And then I'm going to layer on top of that an Ulta 3 lip colour called Rose Bloom, which is one of my absolute favourite lipsticks, and I find the combination of these two gives you the perfect sort of dark berry lip that you really, really want for autumn. Then I'm taking this NYX Butter Gloss and just adding a little bit of shine to it. It's such a beautiful lip gloss and I just love how it turned out. I hope you guys like this video. It is just so simple. It's seriously one of my favourite looks at the moment because it's so easy to achieve in no time at all. I'm sorry about the lighting, but it was a really rainy day, but I really wanted to film. So I hope you guys like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys! Anyway, as I said before, this is going to be the 5-minute makeup challenge or tag or whatever you want to call it. I didn't want to start with the 3-minute makeup challenge because I think I am going to fail real hard.